Good day, fellow mathematicians. Welcome back to our video. Today, we're going to discuss another topic in business mathematics, and that topic is word problems about fractions. Word problems about fractions. Previously, in the last videos, we have discussed the different operations in the different types of fractions, the proper fractions, improper fractions, and previously the mixed numbers. And now we shall put our knowledge to the test to some applications or word problems concerning those kinds of fractions. Now let's get started. Halimbawa 1. ABC Company sells 6 3/4 kilograms of hot dogs for 810 pesos, while XYZ Company sells 8 1/2 kilograms of hot dogs for 1,105 pesos. What is the cost of a kilogram of hot dog from each company? Ibig sabihin, ang tinatanong dito, magkano ang presyo per kilo? Kasi di ba sabi, A kilogram, kapag may article na A, ibig sabihin, isa lang ang tinutukoy mo, one, singular. So, paano natin kinukuha yun? Ibig sabihin, yung presyo, para makuha mo magkano per kilogram, yung presyo, i-divide mo dun sa magkano yung benta ng ilang kilogram na given, 6 3/4. Diba? Ibig sabihin, i-divide mo siya. So, paano natin gagawin yun? Solution. Ngayon, determine muna natin yung sa ABC Company. Ito Sa ABC Company, we have 810. I-divide natin sa 6 3/4. Ganun lang ibig sabihin nun. Kung magkano yung presyo, i-divide mo, magkano ilan yung kilogram na given. Paano natin ginagawa yun? Diba? Ginagawa natin improper. So, 4 multiplied by 6, 24. Plus 3 is 27 all over 2. And this will become a problem of multiplication by taking the reciprocal ng ito. So magiging yan? This is, bakit 2? This is 4 ang denominator. I'm sorry, muntikan pa tayo magkamali doon, guys. This is 4 kasi 'di ba? Ito yung denominator. Ganun lang ginagawa. So 810 multiplied by 4, it is 3,240 all over 27, and this is coincidentally 120 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, per kilogram ng hot dogs from ABC Company is 120 pesos. Paano naman sa XYZ Company? Paano natin gagawin yun? So, ganun din. 1,150 divided by 8 1/2. Paano yan? This is 1,100. Bakit 150? This is 1,105. I'm sorry na mamalik mata. 1,105 kasi yun yung given. Divided by, this is 2 multiplied by 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17 all over the denominator of 2. So, paano yan? This implies that 1,105 is multiplied by 2 over 17. Ano yan? This is 2,210 all over 17. Ano yan? This is coincidentally 130 sakto. So, anong conclusion natin? Maglalagay tayong conclusion. ABC, therefore, ABC Company sells 1 kilogram of hot dog for 120 pesos, while XYZ Company sells 1 kilogram of hot dog for 130 pesos. And that's it. Ganyan dapat sa mga word problems, meron tayong conclusion always. So, let's head to example number 2. Halimbawa 2, from 3 different rice fields, Micah harvested 52 1/2 sacks, 73 and 3/4 sacks, and 110 and 1/8 sacks of palay. A very hardworking woman. If she sold 60 and 3/4 sacks last week and 45 and a half sacks this week, how many sacks of palay were unsold? Diba? Parang medyo tedious yung problem. Ang daming given, no? So, let's dissect this problem one by one. Now, let's have a solution. Let's have a solution. First of all, sabi, we have to know Micah harvested how much palay. So, i-add natin lahat. 52 and 1/2 ay plus 73 and 3/4 plus 110 and 1/8. Diba ganyan yun? Paano ginagawa natin dito? Diba ginagawa natin is that, paano ba to? I-delete natin. Ang ginagawa natin yung fractional part muna. Fractional part. In fact, whole part na una, pero okay lang naman sino mauna dito. So, 1/2 plus 3/4 plus 1/8. Ngayon, kunin natin yung prime factorization. This is prime, of course. Yung 4, this is 2 squared. Yung 8, this is 2 cube. Ibig sabihin, ang ating LCM ng 8, 4, and 2 ay yung pinakamalaki exponent which is 2 cube or 8. So this is equal to 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4, multiplied by 1 is 4, plus 8 divided by 4 is 2, multiplied by 3 is 6, 8 divided by 8 is 1, multiplied by 1 is 1. So this will become, 4, 10, 11 all over 8, or this is, ilang 8 ang meron 11? 3. And, anong 3? Isa lang. 1 and 3 over 8. Tama? 1 and 3 over 8. Ganyan. Yan yung una natin. Tapos, ang gagawin natin yung whole part, ang mangyayari, add natin lahat yung 52 plus 73 plus 110. Ilan yan? This is, hindi ako ready dito sa sa pag-add . So, 52, 73, 5? 5 plus 7, 12. Tama, di ba? 5, 12. 110 naman, 5, 3, and 2. Tapos plus 1 natin to. Pa-plus 1 natin kasi, di ba may whole part din siya? So, magiging 236. So, therefore, ang na-harvest niya is 236 and 3 over 8. Or, gawin natin improper. 236 multiplied by 8. This is 8, 4. Kasi 48 yon. This is 8, 16, 24, 8, 2, 16 plus 188. 188 plus 1. So, magiging 1,888 plus 3. Diba? Kasi ina-add mo yung numerator. Or 1,891 all over 8. Yun yung na-harvest niya, ni Micah. Ngayon, ang gagawin naman natin, kukunin natin yung magkano yung nabenta niya. Second of all, kung may first of all, may second of all. Micah sold how many palay? Last week daw, 60 and 3 over 4 sacks. Tapos this week, 45 and a half sacks. So pag-addin natin yun, 60 and 3/4 plus 45 and 1/2. Ito pala nasa gilid. This is not a part of the solution. So, lalagyan natin siya ng parang bubble to indicate na hindi siya part ng solution. Parang pinag-isipan lang natin. Ngayon, kailangan natin ito malaman. Paano natin gagawin? Yung fractional part, again, fractional part, paano natin ito gagawin? 3/4 plus a half. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin, prime factorization, 2 squared. 2 times 1 kasi prime siya. Ngayon, ano, LCM ng 4 and 2 is 2 squared or 4. So, it's just equal to denominator 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, multiplied by 3 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2, multiplied by 1 is 2. So, magiging 5/4. Or, this is 1 and 1/4. Kasi ilang 4 ang meron sa 1? Ay sa 5? 1. Tapos 5 minus 4 is 1. Ganito. Tapos yung whole part, magiging 60 plus 45 plus 1. Eh di ba, scratch tayo. Ang ibig sabihin nito mga scratch, yung parang ano, parang solution lang sa gilid. 60 plus 45, alam kong 105 yan, naninigurado lang. Kasi 60 plus 40 is 100 plus 5 is 105 plus 1 is 106. Para sigurado lang ba? Ganun. I-scratch natin yan. So, magiging ano yan? 106. So, therefore, 60 and 3/4 plus 45 and 1/2 is just equal to, kasi di ba, ito 60 tapos yung plus 1 ka, 106 and 1/4. Paano gagawin natin? Isa pa dyan. Try natin gawing improper fraction. Bali magiging, ano to, 106 multiplied by 4. This is 4. This is 2, 0, 2, 4. Diba? Plus 1. Magiging 425 or 425 all over 4. Diba? So, nabubuo na natin yung ano gusto natin mangyari. Ngayon, ang gagawin naman natin, diba, alam na natin ilan yung na-harvest. Ito yun. Ilan yung na-harvest. Alam na rin natin kung ilan yung nabenta. Para malaman natin ilan yung na hindi nabenta, iso-subtract natin ilan yung na-harvest sa nabenta para malaman ilan yung hindi nabenta. Nakikita niyo analogy? So, ngayon, to find out how much mica didn't sold, we to do this. Ang gagawin mo yun, total harvested, mali pa spelling, this is harvested, isubtract dun sa sold palay. Paano yun? Magkano yung hinarvest natin? Ay, ilan yung hinarvest natin? It is, gawin na lang natin ganito, itong improper fraction, 1,891 over 8. This is 1,891 all over 8. Isosubtract natin dun sa ilan yung nabenta, which is 425 all over 4. Ganon. Tapos malalaman natin ilan yung total, yung ano, unsold, malalaman natin yung unsold palay. So, para malaman yung unsold palay, we compute this. So, ano yan? Ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung LCM, 8 and 4. Prime factorization, 2 raised to 3, 2 squared. LCM of 8 and 4 is 2 cubed or 8. So, it's just equal to over 8. Tama? So, 8 divided by 1 is, 8 divided by 8 is 1, multiplied by 1,891 is 1,891, minus 8 divided by 4, 2, multiplied by 425, it is 850. Hindi ka na kailangan mag-borrow kasi, di ba, pasok naman yan. Clearly, mas greater than to kaysa dito. So, if we do this, 1,891 all over 8 minus 425 all over 4 is just equal to 1,041, di ba kasi yan, all over 8. Or, in mixed number, 130, ilang 8 ang meron? 130 and 1/8. Yan ang sagot. Or, lagyan natin ng sentence, therefore, 130 all over 8 sacks of palay were unsold. So, yan yung hindi nabenta ni Micah. 130 and 1/8 sacks of palay. So, yan, medyo mahaba yung solution, pero at least may template kayo if asked another problem. So, kaya ang application siya nung inaral natin kasi word problem yung in-applyan natin. So, ngayon, last problem. Halimbawa 3, Micah the actuary bought a house and lot for 1,500,000 pesos. What a rich woman. Kasi nga, di ba, nagbibenta siya ng palay. She paid 3/5 of the price of the house and lot as a down payment. How much did she pay as down payment for a house and lot? Magkano yung down payment? Yan yung tanong. Solution. Eh di mas madali ito kasi we just have to do, what do we do is that yung 1,500,000, i-multiply lang natin sa 3/5 para malaman kung magkano yung presyo. Kasi fraction na siya eh. Fraction na to eh. Kailangan mo lang siya i-multiply. So, paano? Yung 1,500,000 magiging 4,500,000. Tama? Kasi di ba 15 multiplied by 3 is 45. Copy mo lang yung zeros. All over 5. Diba? So, ilan yan? Eh, di ba 45 divided by 9, ay divided by 5, yun na nauna na. 45 divided by 5 is 9. E di copy na lang to. E di magiging 900,000. Ganun lang. Therefore, Micah paid 900,000 as down payment for a house and lot. What a hardworking woman. She works for palay and then she bought a house. Now, I hope you learned something today. I hope that you have appreciated the problems involving fractions. In the next videos, we will explore the world of decimals and ratios and proportions. Till then, mathematicians, keep safe and have a good evening, good day, good night.